everybody. I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to another Lazio case. I built this Sims 4 home when the Sims 4 Parenthood game pack first came out. When I built this home, I was thinking of what kind of home would be easiest for me to live in if I had children. Because I have a physical disability that affects my balance and walking, it is best for me to live in a one-story. It's just easier. However, I was born in the city. And in the city, there are not a lot of, at least where I was born, there are not a lot of one-stories. So I wanted to create a city home that is one story. And I chose to build this on a 40 by 30 lot so that you could add things to it. And so that the rooms could be very large, because I find that I get around easier in large rooms because I have a lot of room to maneuver myself. When I walk, sometimes I make very wide turns. And if I was in a wheelchair, I would need the space for the wheelchair. So I wanted a place that had large rooms for that reason. And I named this lot City Place. The only thing you need, besides the base game, for this home is Parenthood. This is the first Parenthood build that I ever did. It's not my last. I do plan on building one specifically for Oasis Springs at some point. In fact, in my opinion, if you change the exterior of this home would look very nice in Oasis Springs. If it had a different exterior, as I said. I really wish that the Sims team would come up with a stucco texture to cover the exterior of builds, because I've seen a lot of homes which would look very nice in Oasis Springs that are a stucco texture. It is also easier for me to live in the city because the city has better transportation than the suburbs. When your sim walks in, the first thing they will see is a very small entryway that you could barely see. I realize that. But I hate it in The Sims 4 or any Sims game when your sim walks in and there's a couch right there. I believe that everyone should have a little entryway so that clutter is not right there in your face as soon as you walk in to a home. If your sim goes straight, they will be in the living room. It's a very, very simple living room. If your sim goes this way, here is the office, which is very small. It's shaped strangely, but it is very small. If not, I would say that you could turn this into a bedroom, but I don't think you can. Here is the little office area. See, I call it an office nook. There's just a bookcase and a desk with a journal. Not a computer, but a journal. I love the journal. It is my favorite item in the game pack, and I had to include it. Now, believe it or not, this is one of my favorite kitchens that I ever built. I say believe it or not because if you've seen my channel for quite some time, you have probably noticed that I like a white kitchen. My mother loves white kitchens. She doesn't like dark cabinets. But this is one of my favorite kitchens that I ever built. And this particular kitchen would go very well in Oasis Springs. And I would probably use the wall coloring of this kitchen on an exterior in Oasis Springs because right now it's one of the only things we have in the game that could pass for a stucco texture. We do have some nice fences, some nice stone fences that would work very well. But as far as wall coverings for Oasis Springs, for the exterior specifically, it's limited still, in my opinion. I love these counters. I think that the Sims team did a great job with these counters. They are, of course, Parenthood counters because they are not base game counters, and the only other thing you need for this house is the Sims 4 Parenthood game pack. And I was inspired to make this kitchen this color because of the coloring of the bulletin board that came with Parenthood. And I got to use this beautiful floor that I love. I love this floor, and I very rarely get a chance to use it. and there's a door that goes outside. I always try to make sure to have a back door in all of my Sims 4 houses. Even if your Sim can't make it through the door, if I can't put the house on a foundation, if I can't fit the stairs, I will try to put the back door there because that's more realistic. That makes more sense. It really does make more sense. And it's safer to have two doors. You don't want to just have one door for a residence. So behind the couch is this hallway. And if you go through this hallway, here is a bathroom. I love this wallpaper, and it went very well with this Parenthood shower. So I just went with the blue theme. And I use this white floor a lot because to me it looks like white tile. And it's actually in the stone section, but as I said, to me it looks like tile. And that's why I use it. Because in places like Oasis Springs, you will find a lot of tile. Again, this is not an Oasis Springs home, but I have lived in the city and I've lived in the suburbs, and it's a different style. So I tried with this house to combine two different styles of homes. The exterior is more city-like, and the interior is more suburban, maybe Las Vegas or Arizona look. Maybe a tropical look with light colors. And here is the first bedroom. Well, I don't know if you would call this the first bedroom, but it's the bedroom that is straight ahead. And this bedroom is the kids' bedroom. It just has a dresser, a toddler bed, and a child's bed. There's plenty of room to put a nightlight, and you could put some toys on the dresser. I love that you could put toys or plants on the dressers. I just didn't want to do that because I wanted to cut down on the cost of this home. Some of the wall coverings that I used, particularly this one, is rather expensive, but I love it. And the rug was expensive. I don't always use rugs. It's very rare that I use rugs. I personally don't like rugs, but I've seen kids' rooms set up like this. So I thought that it was a good idea. I don't like rugs because I don't like to trip on rugs, by the way. If you go this way, here is the master bedroom, which has a master bathroom as well. We have light colors. You see the curtain? That's meant to look like a window with a curtain over it. Sometimes I do that because I very rarely like the way the curtains lay on the windows. But I learned that sometimes you could just make a curtain look like there's a window there. I did that with my vampire family home for the first time and it worked very well. Now here's the master bathroom. Before I put this home on the gallery for the last time, I will fix that white part of the wall. But here is the master. I like it very much. This is the master bathroom. And again, I will fix that before I upload this house for the last time. Let's go back toward the living room. Off the living room area, which is rather small, you have this beautiful dining room. I love big dining rooms with big windows. So that's why this dining room has this big window. I love that. I love a window like that for a dining room. And I love the way this dining room came out, even though it looks very, very simple. I realize it looks very simple, but I love it. And there's a picture there that I thought looked very nice. And there's a chair. I just want to go to the back with you guys real fast. As you can see, I put a tree back here and some lighting, and that is it for this back area because it is in the city, but there is plenty of room if you wanted to plant or if you wanted to put a basketball hoop on this lot. I wanted to do it, but I wanted this lot to only require the base game and the Parenthood game pack. The basketball hoop comes with City Living. So that's why I didn't put it back here. But what a great place to place it. Now I'm going to go in to sorry about this. I'm going to go into build mode. Here is the lot in the morning light. Here's the afternoon light. Here's the evening light. Here's the evening light in the back as well. Here's the night light in the back. And here's the night light in the front. I'm going to go back to the afternoon light quickly. This home is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. And it is about 45,403 simoleons. It will be slightly more when I put it on the gallery again because I do need to fix some of the paint on the wall, which will make it a few simoleons more. Here is the first picture of the roof. Here is the second picture of the roof. This is a nice, simple home. I wanted it to be simple again because of handicapped accessibility. There is a disability tag going around The Sims 4 community, so I guess I could have made this my house for that tag, but I didn't. Maybe I'll do another one. And the reason this would be accessible is because it's one floor and there's no steps going in to the building. A lot of times, even if most things are on one floor, there's always one or two steps to go in to get into a building, especially in the city, especially in the city. But even in the suburbs, there's usually one or two steps to go up before you can get to your home. And I don't like that. Considering that I have problems sometimes with balance. And these are things that I think about every day. And because this home was built with parenthood as its focus, it was important to me to build a home that theoretically I could live in if I had children, because if I had toddlers, it would be very hard for me to go up and down steps. It really would. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoy the home. And I hope this video was a little bit insightful. Thanks for watching. Be happy.